I am going monk mode. That's right. I'm buying a plane ticket to the Himalayan mountains because that's the only way that I can channel my inner Zen for 20 years non-stop. Anyone who would like to join me? I do believe the best path of transportation is going to be a mountain goat. I'm kind of new to this YouTube grind, but I saw Iman Gadzhi's video practically begging the one and only me to upload a video about him. So I've thought about it now, and you know he's been blowing up my phone. Hello? No, okay. I'm making the video right now. Yeah, I'm in the middle of it right now. Okay, I'm getting it done. I thought about it and I decided he needed the clout. Alright, all jokes aside, guys, I've been watching Mon videos for a while now. As much as you might not.
What did he say?
As much as you may not like him, he's got a point. A lot of people don't like him selling his $1,500 course. Pocket change for a guy with a house in the hills like me. Most people are overwhelmed with the amount of information that is on YouTube about their specific niche that they want to learn about. And this is really just for people who want to give a more personalized experience. Don't buy the course if you don't like it, but you can watch the man's videos, see how you can really transfer yourself into your true form. Iman is one of the only YouTubers I've watched that doesn't just spout off generic facts about SMMA. A lot of other gurus that teach niches, you know, drop shipping, print on demand, SMMA, that they all make it seem like a get rich quick scheme. They don't really break it down into every little thing that you need to do, what mindset you need to be in. They just give you generic facts about SMMA. You gotta learn how to sell. You better be an extrovert.
Are you behind on your credit card bills? Good, pick up the phone and start dialing.
This is just all generic information about any business that you have. Most of your money is gonna come from these things, from being, you know, extroverted, from talking to people, from cold calling. You're gonna have to sell your business. It really breaks everything down into its simplest forms. I've never used his course before. I've never bought any course, but I've watched a lot of his YouTube videos, and it is really helpful information for someone who wants to start a social media marketing agency, or someone who wants to start really any business and see growth in themselves as a person. Now, I don't agree with everything he says.
And I'm not leaving anything for my kids, well, or at least for my son, if I have one. Right. My daughter will get stuff.
But your whole life is centered around, you even have a website, menarbetterthanwomen.com.
All right, so this clip is obviously taken out of context. I get what he's saying. He's just saying he's going to teach his son to be a provider. Basically what he's saying here is there's more females that have grown up in wealth that are nicer people, all around just better people. He's saying most of the men that he's met that were born into wealth, you know, born billionaires, they're just kind of degenerates. I'm paraphrasing here, obviously, but that's basically what he was saying. And I guess I do agree with this. I'm only 20 years old. What do I know? I'm probably going to be raising my kids in the same way. I feel like I'd want to treat them the same way that he was describing here in this clip. I mean, all anyone really wants in life is for their kids to go monk mode. And, oh yeah, and be happy. That's why I have my children on the strict monk mode diet. Iman Gadzhi started in South Russia with nothing, like most of us do. Not the South Russia part, the with nothing part. I guess you could say he really started with everything. Bad joke, but seriously, making out of the trenches in Russia? If he can make it out of the trenches in Russia, I'm pretty sure I can make it out the trenches in, I'll give you 49 guesses to guess my state, and you probably still wouldn't get it. Arkansas? I'm from a state with a population so small, you could stuff us all into New York City twice and we still wouldn't know how to make a chopped cheese. Plenty of Breaking Bad enthusiasts, though. Like many of us, Iman failed greatly before he finally succeeded. From the age of 15, his dream was to become a professional footballer. That dream slowly faded when his stepdad split up with his mom and he became the man of the house. He was 14 and he had to provide for himself and his mother. His first gig, he was selling Instagram accounts. He would grow Instagram accounts and then sell them for a profit. And that was going pretty good until he put all his eggs in one basket. He invested all of his money into this one account and it crashed and burned. He decided from there he was going to go into a service-based business, a personal training business. He eventually scaled that to a few $100,000 a month. He would go around and pester his friend's family to try and let him do his personal training on him. He would study books at night, and he really just got all the knowledge he could about personal training and went to work. Moral of the story is, guys, don't give up. Even if you've tried to start a business in the past and it just didn't work out, and you think you're just a failure and you're not fit for the entrepreneur life, some people fail hundreds of times before they find that one thing that really just blows up and takes them off. Keep trying different things, guys, until you find something you're really passionate about, and I promise you, you will see exponential growth with something at some point. You get what you give. This message, you get what you give, I really took it to heart because, you know, I'm always trying to help everyone around me as much as I can.
We made this one up.
But a lot of the time in life, you'll find those same people that you try to help so much, they take your kindness for weakness. Now, maybe this isn't true for everyone, okay? It's just my personal experience. Everyone has their own opinion about this. That's just kind of what I found. That's kind of caused me to be less giving in the past year, so I've kind of stuck to myself. Watching this video has changed my mindset, and I've decided to apply this quote in my own way. I'm actually going to start putting my time and effort into content creation. Everyone always has this thought in the back of their mind that they could have made it on YouTube. No one ever really starts, and those that do, they never stick with it long enough to see any results. I'm one of those people. I've tried making content in the past. I started out I made a couple Minecraft videos when I was 12 or 13 probably. I also attempted to stream throughout high school, but I never really stuck with it, and I never really took it seriously and thought of it as a job. I never really tried to grow. I'm gonna try to start uploading consistently. Everyone wishes they could have stuck with it when they tried to do something when they had no responsibilities. Like in high school, I had plenty of free time. I kind of just gave up on it instead of actually pursuing it like I know I should have. So I've decided to stop dwelling on it and take action. I am going to try to upload 3 to 5 videos every day. Not every day. I am going to try every week and see where that goes. I know in a year I'll have 200 to 250 videos that are consistently bringing in views if I just keep uploading on the same schedule. I want to get to that $100 a day mark using the internet, and I'm trying to use Iman's advice to kind of help me through that. I've looked into drop shipping, and I don't really want to waste my time and money putting them into oversaturated TikTok and Facebook ads. I know it works, not a lot of the time. And when it does work, then you have a bunch of sales for this product that's in China that may or may not be good quality and will probably take well over a month for your customer to receive the product. I've decided to create a community behind myself instead, and then start an AliExpress sneaker brand. I genuinely believe Iman's purpose is to get as many people in his community to his level as he possibly can. A lot of other channels, again, gurus, really just want to profit off of you. I'm not saying all of them are bad, but a lot of them, there's just 20 different services that they're affiliated through in the description, and all they do the whole video is find different ways to try to get you to use their services that they get paid through. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with this, but if your main focus within your community is trying to get your community to buy your services that you're affiliating for, I feel like it's just not really a good strategy for growth. You have to actually be passionate about the things you do and not just be in it for the money. Now, don't get me wrong, Money is one of the driving factors. If there was no money in this, no one would do it. If you force yourself to do something that you don't really enjoy and you're not passionate about, you're not going to do as good of a job as someone who really loves what they do. His mindset to get people to be the person they want to be is a lot of the times why his fan base is described as a cult. His diehard fans see the message he spreads and they want everyone to know about it. They live by his monk mode. There's nothing easy about this journey, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to endure a lot of pain and you're going to endure a lot of stress before you finally get to that point where you want to be, the point you're dreaming of right now. That's what monk mode is all about. Monk mode, if you want to be successful, you're going to have to get a mountain goat and you're going to have to start cutting some tree bark. You aren't allowed to meditate anywhere except for the Himalayan mountains. And the first chance you get, you better go buy at least a $5,000 Rolex. In all seriousness, Iman just seems like a really down-to-earth dude who wants his community to succeed like him. He just announced he was giving away all of his AdSense next year, and that's honestly just insane, and I've never seen another YouTuber do something like this. Besides, like, say Mr. Beast, who gives away millions of dollars every single day. Everyone crying things like, oh, he's just gonna write it off on his taxes. Yeah, probably. But at least he's giving his money away to people who actually need it. He's giving back to his community. He's not required to donate to any charity, so I don't see why people would hate on someone for giving away money. He's not just dropping $2 million into one of these random charities and calling it a day. You don't really know where your money is going to end up that way. It may give you peace of mind, but my opinion, I would rather see the smile on someone's face when I hand them $10,000 cash as opposed to just wiring cinnamon angels fly away a few $1,000,000. I've never had really any money to donate to charities. I mean, besides, you know, the beggar here and there, you know, I'll give people money if they need it. Seeing them do this just pushes me more to get to a position where I can do the same thing. I want to be able, you know, to give a struggling mother on Christmas $10,000 and not even blink an eye and not put myself in serious financial debt. Iman, I feel like I've got a pretty good shot at getting this video to reach you. I don't usually have this much blind confidence with things, especially like this. Iman, when you do see my video and you learn a little bit more about me, I'd really appreciate you leaving some feedback and let me know how you think the first video turned out. Remember everyone, stay safe, go monk mode. Always remember, never forget, you get what you give.